All right, guys, this is another powerful boom and crash scalping strategy. Right, I've been backtesting this strategy, and I actually took a trade. Right, I placed the trade with the least lot size. You can see it's been running. Right, it's been running in profit since. It's not even stopping. Right, I think I gave a signal on this. Yes, I used this strategy to give a signal on my VIP group, and there was a lot of profits. You can see for yourself, right? It's been running. This is my supposed this is my SL. Supposing price does not respect supposing the market does not respect this and then probably decides to go against me, this is where I have decided that I want to take my loss. But fortunately for me, and unfortunately for the broker, it's been running, and what seemed to be a test, I was just testing the waters, right? It is giving me money at the end of the day. I used the very least, like the least lot size, 0.2. You can see for yourself. I use 0.2, and so far so good. It's running in decent profit, right? So I'm just going to show you guys. I'm just going to go ahead to show you guys how it works. All right, I have to right now I should enter another sell position right here. I'm going to explain it. I should enter another sell position. It has already gone a bit below my entry, my ideal entry, I mean, but it's still an opportunity to place a trade. I'm going to explain why, I'm going to explain how, but it's not ideal. It's not an ideal entry for me. I wouldn't like to trade this, so I'm just going to avoid it. If I'm to take a trade here, I'm just probably going to do it to show you guys that this strategy is solid, but it's best I avoid it. Then again, anybody who is aggressive enough to take the chance can still make profit, right? Can still, everything is probability at the end of the day. Even the so-called ideal entry at the end of the day is still probability. We still lose sometimes, right? So this is not perfect, right? But then it is very close to perfect, and it's giving you it is a strategy that will take you really closer to having much more wins than losses. Okay, so how does this really work, right? This is 15 minutes time frame. Of course, I'm using this on a 15 minutes time frame, so I'm going to explain how it works. Before I go into that, I want you guys to, if you are new here, please kindly subscribe to the channel, because I will be here updating you guys on really brilliant strategies to make money off the boom and crash market. Okay, I'll do that as much as I can, as long as I am sure that people are benefiting, right? So all the testimonies I've been getting is what spurs me to keep bringing on more and more of these really effective strategies for you guys. So please kindly subscribe, share the videos that I post, and also do well to like, drop your reasonable comments, right, or constructive criticism. I'm not afraid of critics, because I myself, I'm still growing. I'm still in the business of learning. I don't stop learning no matter how far I have come. All right, so do that for me, and I will really appreciate. Also, do yourself a favor and be a part of our VIP group. All right, the free Telegram group is on the link to the free Telegram group is in the description box of this video. So join in for free, see what we have there, motivate yourself, and do yourself a favor to join the VIP group, guys. I'm not even begging you to join. It's not even my thing to beg anybody to join, but do yourself that favor. It's affordable right now. It's really affordable right now. If you are on the free Telegram group, you understand why I say it's really affordable right now. So take the chance, make sure you take advantage of the offer that we are giving right now, and just be a part of what we have on that place, because guys, you don't want to miss anymore, right? You don't want to keep missing out on there. Now let's go into details. I don't want this video to be really long and boring. Guys, look at that. Had it been I had placed that entry, I'll still be in profit, right? I'll be in profit right now. Probably to spike, I don't know, but had it been I had entered, probably would be in profit, right? Of course, I'll definitely be in profit right now. If I had stacked positions, my team will know me as Don Stacks. I stack positions for a living, long as I am convinced that the strategy is going to pay off. Once I enter, I risk it as if my life depends on it, and most times it pays off, guys. It pays off a lot of times. All right. So, how do we even manage to have good entries using this strategy? How do we have good entries using this strategy? First of all, you want to be sure that the market has come to a certain area where there is bound to be selling pressure. This is for the bull market. You want to be selling the bull market to scalp, right? This time around, we are not trading to catch spikes. We are trading against spikes. So you want to be sure that price has come to a very decent resistance region, a very obvious resistance region, a key resistance region. How do you even know that? How do you even know that price is in the key resistance region? Now, the stochastic oscillator is going to help you do that. We have two indicators that we are using for this strategy. Number one is the stochastic oscillator, which is an oscillator, of course, as the name implies. And I keep explaining to you guys. I like to explain it again because I know that new people are watching and love that. So I like to tell you guys again that the stochastic oscillator is actually an oscillator, and what do oscillators do? They tell where there is bound to be switch in energy. That's the best way I can explain it in layman terms, right? Let's say price is going up, it's buying for a long time, right? It gets to a certain point where there is going to be more selling pressure than buying pressure, right? At that point, that is where you want to stay in. That's where you want to enter the market from. So you just have to wait there patiently and wait for price to come meet you there, right? And then you enter and go back down with it, right? As price is selling from there, you go back down with it. That's to say you're following the trend. All right, you have missed a buying trend, an uptrend, right? And then you're waiting at the top for price to come and meet you so that you go down with it. That's the best way I can explain that. So the oscillator will help you identify this resistance region where price is likely to reverse from and start going down, right? A region where a buying market will reverse and start selling from. That is where you should be, and that is your safe zone to trade from. All right. And on the other hand, if you're trading the crash market and you want to be scalping, you want to be buying. So you are looking out for a support region, an area, a safe area on your chart where a selling price will bounce back up from, right? Reverse and start going up from. That means you're looking for a support zone at that point. Okay. So in this case, this is the bull 1000 market. We are looking to sell. So we are looking for price. We are looking to meet price at a key resistance region. How do you know a key resistance region using the stochastic oscillator? It is simple. This is it. You have to wait for price to come to level 90. I'm going to show you guys how to set it up. But you have to wait for price to come to level 90, which marks out a key resistance region. That's not enough reason to enter a sell, right? We are going to look out for more confirmations, but this is the first thing first. You need to see that the green guy on this indicator window one, this green line, I don't know what color you'll be using, but you need to see that this line is up at level 90, right? You need to see that it has come to level 90. Now, if you are familiar with price action trading, if you're familiar with supply and demand zones, if you're familiar with of course support and resistance zone, right, you could actually do yourself a favor to look at the higher time frames, maybe the 1 hour, maybe the 4 hours, to actually identify those key turning points of the market, those key areas where you have the reversal structures, where you find more of it at a certain level, right? Those are the key areas on your chart. That is me just telling you how to identify a key support or resistance. All right. So the ones that you see at the top reversing downwards are the resistance region. Look at them at maybe 4 hours time frame or 1 hour time frame or higher time frames like that. All right. And then ensure that if you place, see this line here, this line was identified, this red line here, the red line I have here was identified on a higher time frame, and you can see how close it is. All right, I think I had to adjust it after I came down to a lower time frame. You can see how close it is to this region where there was price reversal. Now also have in mind that when you identify the zone, like the name implies, it is a zone. It's not just a line, it is a zone. That means price might actually bounce back on, before or after that line. Okay, so the line just helps you mark out the zone. So ensure that you have seen that price has come to a key resistance region on a higher time frame, like the 4 hours time frame, like the 1 hour time frame, and then check the candlestick and be sure to see a bearish candlestick, right? Be sure to see a bearish candlestick like what we have here. This is a good bearish candlestick. This guy right here is a good bearish candlestick. So be sure to have something like that. Be sure to have a good bearish candlestick. Be sure to have rejections. Be sure to have rejections pointing downwards, right? Be sure to have sellers reject price and then come back down to the lower time frame, maybe 15 minutes time frame, and see what's going to happen, and ensure that the first condition, again, of course, the first condition that we looked out for on the 15 minutes time frame is met. Okay, ensure that your indicator here, this green guy, has come to the level 90 of your stochastic oscillator. All right, be sure it has come to your level 90 of the stochastic oscillator levels. And then when it comes to that region and it starts dropping, that's when you come back to the main chart. All right, you come to the main chart, and then you need to see a crossing of price below the moving average on your main chart. You see why this entry was here? Because there was a crossing below this moving average, and if you notice, ever since then the moving average has been above my price. Ever since that time, the moving average is telling you the trend of the market. The moving average is pointing at the trend of the market. You see that price has been below the moving average ever since that time. All right, the moving average has been above price region since that time. All right, so you need to see that these conditions are met before you think of making an entry, guys. Before you think of making an entry, you need to see that these conditions are met before you think of taking a sell. So when you see a crossing of price below the moving average on the main chart, wait to see that a candlestick or two closes below that moving average. All right, and then you simply place your sell and ensure to leave the market around the reversal structure above that region should it go wrong, right? Should it go wrong, let's say it spikes into the area and goes back up, ensure to leave the market around that region. All right, that SL will not hold, of course, but then it helps me minimize losses, in that sometimes the spikes might come in multiples, right? So the first one, the market will take me out after the very first one, right? Because I had set my stop loss. Doesn't necessarily mean that the stop loss is going to be respected, since we are trading against the spikes. So now for you to take your profit, look at the indicator windows and notice that we have 3 levels. All right, we have level 90, we have level 50, and we have level 10 under level 50. All right, now if price is coming from level 90 down to level 50, please leave the market before it gets to level 50. All right, before it gets to level 50 proper, leave the market. Now if price is coming below level 50, sorry, if price is coming, yes, below level 50 from level 10, price is coming towards level 50 from level 10, and then there is something like this, it respects level 50 and then starts dropping, that gives you an entry for a sell again, right? And then this time around, you'll be leaving the market when it comes back to level 10. You don't have to wait for it to get to level 10 proper. All right, you can leave before it gets to level 10. That is for safety purposes. That's just you being cautious. All right, if price comes from level 90 to level 50, that's your exit plan, right? You leave at that level. Now if there is something like this, let me show you. Let me go to I hope I find it. I hope I find it ASAP. Good. Now, see that this guy came all the way down from level 90, got to level 50, broke below level 50. Please be careful. If it breaks below level, make sure it breaks below level 50 and then goes back to level 50 and then starts pointing downwards. That's another confirmation for an entry. So you take your sell, and your SL will be above that region, probably above here because of this small spike here, or simply above that region, and then you sell down to level 10. You don't need to wait for price to get to level 10 before you leave the market, but before it gets from level 50 to level 10, you would have made a lot of profit, guys. You would have turned $100 to $1,000. Who knows? You would have turned $1,000 to more. You would have turned $50 to 700 or more. Who knows how much you would make, but I'm damn sure you will make tangible profits. You will make tangible profits, guys. You make this strategy gives you very brilliant opportunities to take. This is another one, gives you really plenty opportunities to make profits, guys. All right, gives you good opportunities to sell and make profit, of course. Also gives you opportunity to catch spikes. I'm going to make another video on that. I don't want this video to be too long, otherwise I will just put it together here. But notice how, look at that. Notice how this strategy, how effective this strategy is. You can see that. You can see what's going on here, right? Remember to also wait to see a break below the moving average on the main chart. You can see how much you would make if you were in this market right now. All right, this strategy is very powerful, guys. So right now I want to go ahead to show you guys the setup. I want to go ahead to show you guys the setup right now. So back test it, please. Make sure it works for you perfectly before you think of taking it into your live account. So yes, the strategy is very simple. The setup is very simple. Moving average, we'll just need period 10, shift 0, method simple, apply to close. No levels are needed. For style, you can use whatever color. This will appear on your main chart, so you can use whatever color you please, right? I'm using black. That's why you're seeing my moving average on my main chart is black. And then I'm using 2 pixel is fine. So click done and you will have your moving average on your main chart running. All right, the next indicator will be the stochastic oscillator. K period 60, D period 1, slowing 1, price field close. Method should be exponential. Levels should be 50. Sorry, it should be 10, 50, and 90. Please put it the way it is: 10, 50, and 90. All right, and then you can use whatever color you want, as long as it's visible on your chart. But I'm using black. You can as well use the same colors that I'm using. And then for visualization, main style, please use color red. For signal, please use color green. That is the color that gives you that green line running on the indicator window 1, right? So you can decide to use whatever color you want, of course, but if you use the same color, it will be easy for you to comprehend. All right, to be easy, really easy for you to understand what I've been instructing you to do, right? So click done when you're done with that, and you are good to go, guys. You can see this guy is still running. Had it been I had given this signal to my VIP members, they'll be in profit right now, but I can't risk that. It's only high probability signals or nothing. All right, that's why I will wait for this guy to come here, go back all the way. This thing is just a game of patience, right? Go back all the way to the top and then give me those signals. Those confirmations have to be met before I place a trade. and before I send the signal to my VIP members. All right, please join the Telegram group. The free Telegram group is totally free. Join in and see for yourself what you are bound to enjoy if you're with us. And drop good reviews if you have some. If you also have critics, please be constructive. If you say something that doesn't sit well with me, I will totally ignore you. All right, so just do well to backtest all of this and make sure it works perfectly. Also reach out. My WhatsApp number will be on the description box of this video, so you can, in case you need clarity on anything, you can reach out and I'll be able to guide you. I'll see you guys in the next video.